What's up, everyone? My name is Anthony Joshua Prost, but you can call me AP for short, and welcome back to another Battle Nations video. I'm gonna be honest with you. The last place where we left off with the Let's Play series was technically Crazy Blades. And well, since recording videos and then switching my setup and now introducing live streaming, well, the Let's Play series might just be in all different places right now. Instead of just skipping the missions that I did on live stream, I want to make sure you guys can keep up and catch up and just understand where we're really at, because I definitely plan on doing more of the mission stuff and the Let's Play stuff on my live stream. This basically is a mashup of multiple different episodes. So before we get started, please leave a like, comment down below, and make sure to subscribe. We're really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the full game is released. I wonder if we can do it. I believe in all of us, and it's gonna be fantastic. I'm sorry for this mess. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm interested in doing this mission. Go to the Boar Badlands, win 3 random encounters, Boar, whatever. So let's try to do this. I'm gonna do this right now and then see how this fits into some type of Let's Play. But I hope I remember it's here. Actually, wait, do you guys know? Hold on. Actually, wait, I can't do naval stuff. Okay, hold on. What of these missions lead to the Dreadnought? Does anyone know? Anyone know what these missions lead to? I don't know why I put 3 tank killers here. But now we're level 9 boars. Do you guys think I win this one? I don't think I win this one, I'm gonna be honest. That was an excellent combat exercise for the men, Captain. Remember, anytime we want to get in a little practice, we can come back here. I forgot this was just teaching us that we can go here. Or, you know, when we need a little more operating income, that too. So for that, I get 300 XP, which means nothing. So cool. Okay, we have Frontier Justice, defeat the Silver Wolves at Recoil Ridge. So we're already at Recoil Ridge. Let's take out the Silver Wolves and see how we're gonna do. We have 3 out of 6, and these are level 8s. This is not that hard. Okay, let's be funny here. Would it be smart to put my Wimp here for SP training? To be funny, yeah, let's be funny with this. Let's just do light artilleries. At old exchange rate, 43 compounds is $2,321. I can see myself spending that much in this game. I'm not gonna lie. If this channel blows up and is more successful in the future, I could see that happening. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. What are these guys' attacks? Hold on. Sheriff Colt. We're looking at scatter shot, 12 gauge shotgun, 15 to 18, 6 times. Offense 58, crit on 10%, cooldowns 2. He's all right. Shotgun slug, which is, it seems like a worse attack, 52, 36 to 43. Should we try it? That was actually pretty decent. Oh, but it uses both too. Okay. What is going on with Ramsey's head? Hold on. Do you guys see this? Hold on. Look when Ramsey attacks here. How many? I got 2? Okay. It's so still and then gets squished, and then he starts vibrating after he begins shooting. I would say on the iPad, I do not see any of these. But really, Morgan? I do not see any of these problems. But on PC, I see a ton. I see a ton of these problems. Of course, these are all going to be fixed. And we got 1 bar, 200 XP, 490 gold. Thanks for the hand. Here's your oil. Now kindly get going. Oh, 100 oil. If I could fill that deputy's position, we wouldn't need to be posting these help wanted ads so often. To another mission, which is Perkins' Return. Lieutenant, we have found the Raider Village. The Sarge stayed behind to gather intel. I can lead you to it whenever you guys are ready. Great work, Perkins. I knew we could count on you. Wait, no, I had my doubts, but it didn't turn out to be a disaster, so good job. Thanks, Lieutenant. By the way, who has been watching the Sarge cat while we were away? He ordered me to prepare a full report. His cat? I didn't know Sarge had a cat. That's great. Okay, well, now I have to freaking figure out my population and build a farm. I do have a farm down, actually, and then grow catnip. How long does catnip take? Okay, I'm closing coal here, and then let's open this. Oh, it only does take 5 minutes. Okay, cool. What the fuck is this? Elder Talos' place? Is this what this is? I guess it's not, because I can attack it. Should I pre-attack this? I'm guessing I have to attack this, huh? Would this mess up anything? Let's bring in Hornet. field agents, and then a whip. I don't think this is gonna mess up anything, right? That was terrible, Hornet. Okay, that's clear now. Let's head over back and do the catnip. Perkins return, build 1 farm, grow 1 catnip. We have it done. Meow. 250 XP, and that does open up another one. The Empire Strikes Back. Oh, here we go. We're ready to go, Captain Perkins. Lead the way. Those raiders have no idea what's about to hit them. Attack the raider village. Attack the central tents. Wait, did I just do this? I was ahead. How many can I place down here? Hold on. Should we just do this quick? Guys, we have to remember I'm in the doghouse. I gotta hurry this up, actually. I didn't see the warlord anywhere. That worries me. Sir, we found something. This thing was set up near the center of the raider camp. Looks too fancy for the raiders. I wonder where they stole it. They didn't steal it. They found it. That's an ancient relic you're looking at. Whoa, where did you come from? Sorry if I startled you. I noticed the artifact a few days ago, but the raider patrols made it impossible to inspect. You showing up certainly improved the situation. Huh, we shouldn't overstay our welcome. Let's get this thing packed up and we'll investigate it back at the outpost. 325 XP. Don't worry, Miss Perfface. Daddy is coming home. Oh, we have 2 more missions. Holy smokes. This mission led to so much more, actually. Zoe, can you do anything with the pile of junk we brought back from the raider village? Yeah, about that, I don't even know how to take it apart. There's no seams or screws. It's all one piece. Allow me. The marking on this junk, as you call it, indicates a production date around the epoch of the pre-imperial age. It will take some time to reactivate it, but it appears to be working order. Great. Do you know what it does? Well, the name is printed here near the top. It's an ancient tongue, but I believe it translates roughly to money tree. Wait, seriously? The ancients had a money tree? Well, obviously it doesn't especially resemble its actual tree. My research indicates that they were somewhat distant from nature in their daily lives. No, I mean, does it actually grow money? Oh, that, yes. Once I get it working, it should. Well, what are you waiting for? That was a lot. That was a lot of dialogue. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we'll open this. Help the raider kids. Help. I'll be in my tent. No, please. Warlord Gantus men's are after us. Help. Wait, so you led them here? Wonderful. Oh, is this at my base now? We'll build the thing. Okay, hold on. We're gonna sell this because I don't need this ruining my population. And then I'm gonna open this up. Boom, bap, bop. Get this back down. Okay, yeah, we're gonna build that thing, and then I think that's gonna be it for today. Where is that? Where is that? Is that in the shops? It is in the shops. Bro, where am I gonna put this? Yeah, that's true. It doesn't cost pop. How long does this take to build? 6 hours? Dang. How to get the sub? I just don't know if I want to do this mission since aren't there like groupers in this? These are like hard as fuck. Units on the field. I'm gonna put 3 buoys in the back. I don't think I want to run destroyers or anything. I'm just gonna run only R1s for the most part. What's my plan here? I guess I want to focus on the power boats first. The armor tugs, they do consistent damage. Wow, the power boats, I feel like just RNG, just straight RNG. Let's go for this first. Let's go gambling. First player to lose a battleship to Nemo's revenge. God damn it. It's okay. We'll get that one. We'll get that one started on repair. We definitely won't finish it. This is the Silent Killer. Defeat 3 Sovereign Navy. So let's do this one. So we got what we're looking at here. 2 subs, 2 gun, 2 destroyers, and 1 R1. I think again, kind of the same setup here, no? And I'll throw in a little gunboat. Do that. What was it with these guys? These are 2 cooldown. I wish we can see the spread. I don't know what this mission line leads to, but that's 1 down. And we do get 1 bar. No, 3 gunboats instead. 1 destroyer, 2 subs, and 1 R1. I got lucky earlier with a double gear drop. Hey, gotta love those. I need that right now. Let's do the same thing. So I have to wait for cooldown for that. I think my bang for buck here is just right here again. The Reef Bandits sucked. Oh! Guys, we're up so big. We just need one more. One more gear. We have one more for the Silent Killer. Let's see what this last formation is. Okay, they're all just the same. 2 subs, 2 destroyers, 2 gunboats, and we got a buoy now in second row. So let's go ahead. Same formation. We might have to go back to fucking webcam. I didn't think of the overheating this, but we did finish this mission line. Lieutenant Morgan, wait, did one of those subs not explode? I saw the same thing. Morgan, looks like they scuttled it. For that, we get 400 XP. We could totally get to it if all that water wasn't in the way. Going deep. Oh, so we just have to actually start building stuff. Okay, so the abandoned sub is just sitting there on the sea floor and we can't get to it. Tying weights to Perkins' feet and lowering him down to the sub almost worked, but I think we need a better solution. Why don't we use one of them diving suits? That way he'll be able to breathe and not pass out like last time. I also recommend constructing a decompression chamber. Going that far down and then coming back up too quickly is highly dangerous, potentially spreading the nitrogen from. All right, permission granted to build those things. Just stop with the constant explanations. Okay, Floyd. So let's go ahead and just start these, I guess. So tool shop. Oh, I don't think I could start these actually, because I just started my tool shops on jobs. Actually, no, I might have one. Decompression chamber and the suit at the cannery. I'm gonna do this. That's gonna take 6 hours. We'll get that started. Scuba suit's gonna take 2 hours. I like to build one of these, right? Yeah, one of each. Okay, cool. So we'll get that started at least. And then let's go trade route and go look at that stuff. So we have cargo ship, 400 HP. We're looking at 2 R1s, 2 guns, and a destroyer. Cargo ship, how much? We got 20 defense. What? I guess I go broadside here, or no, yeah, broadside here, bombard here, and then bombard this back one. So might as well just bombard this back one first. When you level up, do you still get nanopods after hitting level 30? You do not get nanopods after level 30 after that. So 2 wave, we got 2 gunboats, 2 destroyers. I think I might just run the same goddamn thing. It was some soft corn tortillas with chicken, onion, parsley, and spicy dipping sauce on the side. They might be closed Sunday. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I've never played GTA before. They have, but mostly smaller ones. In the alpha, it seemed updates went out on Mondays. Oh, okay. Honestly, I'm hoping to make a stream schedule soon. I just don't know like how much content I can actually be like showing, because there's always so much wise until it gets to a point where I'm just kind of like at my outpost, kind of just clicking shelters every 5 minutes, and that's about it. Didn't change, got a lot better. Original art style is iconic. Yes, it's very iconic. Ramsey, don't look at me like that. You were right. Okay, it's called humility. We survived, didn't we, with minimal casualties. I'm just glad your alcohol is safe, sir. Oh! Oh! I forgot we get gears. Let's quickly do the wisdom of the ancients. I just have to build it, which we have right here. It is done. 300 XP. I would be so disappointed if the prospectus turns out to be as crazy as he is. Excuse me. Oh, plenty for all. Well, that should do it. Your money tree is up and running. Money tree. So it actually makes gold. Correct. It just requires manual activation once a day. I have to push a button every day. This is the worst money tree ever. It's kind of astonishing how quickly you could go from amazed to entitled. 4 hours. And only, I feel like we should be able to upgrade this, especially that it says level 1. We should upgrade it. These? Is this a possibility? So I can't hit both. Honestly, would the strat here to just be using gunboats and just use the rockets? I find buoys are better in the back. That's my opinion. Unless they shoot at us, it's self-explanatory. Good call, sir. 550 XP. I have to think of that question. We broke it, we'll buy it. Oh, and here we go. Ton of missions. Boda nos da ashi tuko modern fendak clock grota na mabek bells tak. Karen, a little help here. Chief here is upset that you guys destroyed a lot of their fishing gear during that little scuffle earlier. He's demanding compensation. I probably just offended a decent amount of people. I'm not gonna lie. Pole takes 1. What else did I have to build? And lobster traps. How many do I gotta build of those? 3. I gotta build 3. Let's do raiders. Let's do the raiders. Raider v raider. It makes factory noises when you click it. The Rock? Since when do you guys fight each other? You took Warlord Ganta's totem, and then some people started saying that he couldn't protect the holy site and he should step down, and now a bunch of the grown-ups are fighting. Help us, please. Wait, totem? Holy site? Are you saying the place that we attacked wasn't your village? For that, we get 700 XP. I was hoping I would never have to see this place again. A worm to remember. Hey, Floyd, I was reading an article about a scientific potential of sandworm extractions in the latest issue of Imperial Geographic. Oh, you don't have to trick me into an animal hunt this time. I've always wondered what they tasted like. Okay, well, there's a first time for everything, isn't there? Let's go talk to Talos. Yep, I hear he knows everything about sandworms. Okay, let's go quickly do this. Hey, Floyd and I are hunting sandworms, so how do we find them? Fear. Sandworms can smell it, and the scent drives them into a frenzy. Show fear in their feeding grounds, and they will seek you out. Fear, huh? I have an idea, Perkins. Perkins reporting for duty. Do you love your nation, son? I do, sir. That's good to know. You could prove it by standing in the middle of those tests. Why don't they like us? We're having a problem covering our local patrols, Morgan. With everything that's happening, our troops are being stretched to the limit. We need to support and back up right now. The best option available is probably Talos Raiders, but between attacking their kin, starting a civil war, and everything else that happened, I think most Talos people still hate us. Well, you. Even after all we've done for them, well, Talos at least seems to like us. Maybe I can have a talk with him. We're not going to survive very well if we don't work together, right? But I get the feeling that a lot of your people still don't particularly like us. You are seen as outsiders, weeds choking the garden. Even your actions against Gantus, vile as he is, are seen by some as turning us against one another. A few even questions of my judgment in allowing you to live. Wow. That's kind of harsh. Either way, we need all the allies we can get in these parts. Maybe a little gift will help smoothen things over. Hello, Talos. We brought help. Okay, everything's just happening at the sanctuary, I feel like. help you bring the source of chaos itself. You dare impudge the actions of the Empire? No. You know what? That's fair. Your actions have caused a great upheaval. A warlord Gantus has long been a cruel tyrant. When you took his totem, it was the first sign of weakness any of us had seen. There were murmurs of distance, but Gantus responded with great cruelty. You know, Lieutenant, it sounds like this whole situation is a box of powder and I feel an awful like a spark. Okay, let's do the test dummies first. 1000 XP, 500 gold. Oh, this is when I have to make the sandworm traps. Here are the worms now. It's working. I'm a genius. Oh God, I can feel them moving under the ground. I have never been so scared. That makes sense. Must be why there are so many of them. Let's catch one. Catch the sandworms. Rubber bullets to avoid Perkins and just spray him down. 2,000 wood, by the way. I made like 6 tool shops for this. I see that you do not know the difference between attacking and catching sandworms. You must build a trap to catch them as they exit their tunnels. I should have thought of that. Note to self, never hunt on an empty stomach. Thank you, Talos. Let's go. Let's get back to the base. And here you have earned this fear charm our hunters use. The worms will seek the ones who wear it, even on Imperial lands. Wait, you had this all along, but I risked my life with those test dummies? Well, get over it. Sometimes you gotta take one for the team. 3000 XP. Will this smell come out of my uniform? Well, I'm guessing I have to make traps now, huh? There we go. Okay, I just finished the blueprints for a one-way sandworm tunnel, reverse trap door. Looks like a crab trap, anchors itself several feet into the ground. Let's start production. I have to make 3 of these. We just got back. How do you do that? Oh, I'm always working on designs in my head, and the 2 of us had a long walk back. So that's why I felt like I was giving a monologue. I'm sorry, what? I'm gonna go ahead and start making these toolboxes or tool shops. I'm just fighting whatever I see. I'm gonna be honest. That's why Perkins was unaffected. This guy soaked the insane radiation for Perks, and now he's just clicking rocks. Oh, Warlord Gantus, you have joined together now. This was wise, but you will die alone, broken against the walls of my fortress. Bwahahaha. So you have chosen a path for us all. What do you mean? Aren't you guys going to rise up and crush your oppressor? You have created uncertainty in the people. Some will abandon Warlord Gantus, but not all. Until you crush him, many raiders will call him leader. Sounds like we're just getting started, sir. We can lead you back to his base if you want. It's not far from here, but would be hidden to someone who didn't know where to look. I recommend a scout mission, sir. We can get an idea of what we're up against. Sure, why not? Another opportunity for us to get our money's worth out of that recon vehicle. 300 XP. A civil war might be kind of a nice change of pace from the rebellion we've been fighting for the last 10 years. Raptor crew, you are having trouble with the wildlife. It's known to me. Defeat 10 raptors. Oh gosh. Okay. What are you doing here, and how did you know that, and why did you sneak up on me? The first 2 questions have one answer. I traveled here because 3 young of my tribe have been spending time here. They told me of your struggles with raptors. I came to help. Honestly, I think we have the shoot at them until they die strategy. I do not mean killing them. I mean training them, controlling them. Now you got my attention. The first steps is to understand the raptor, observe their movement and feeding patterns, engage them. Oh my God, there's a lot of reading. Engage them in combat to see their warriors' hearts. Jesus. So that we gotta do. Is there 10 raptor encounters now in my thing? Okay, duelist was the funny one. Where is the one called Morgan? I demand to face him. Morgan? You mean Lieutenant Morgan? That's him right there. What the hell, Perkins? Remind me to come up with some way to punish you. Actually, You come up with them and get me a list. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Enough talk. I have asked the most beautiful woman in my tribe to join her life to mine. Whoa. Has said that ever since you have come to her defense at Elder Talos Sanctuary Village, her path is yours. Wow. Yankcha. There. Thank you. Wonderful. I have no idea what you're talking about. Also, seriously, Yankcha, that name is terrible. Thank you, Morgan. How dare you? My honor must be satisfied. Stirring up the hornet's nest. Wow, check out the defenses on the warlord's Gans's fortress. Are you sure you guys can handle this? Breaking into the fortress is child's play for the Empire. It's like a game of Breakout, but the opposite. Why did the hornet have to be so ass? You fight well, Morgan. I see why Yankcha has chosen you. Know this, I will not be the last to challenge you for her hand. Well, that's just super. 650 XP, and we do get another mission, which is the Cannoneer Challenge. I have come from Morgan. I demanded to face the Skinny Beast. Skinny Beast, is that what you guys are calling me? So you are Morgan. Wait, no, crap, yeah. I think I said that backwards. I am on a mission of love. My chosen is Yangcha, the great, beautiful, and oh, this again, right. Look, I don't know who she is, but if you want me to shoot you or whatever, let's get it over with. Okay, speed run, guys. When you get home, please tell Yankcha thanks for the guys trying to murder me and all, but I'm not interested in our tribe. A woman can choose for herself. Well, I'm glad you're so forward thinking, but where does that leave me? That is 750 XP. And I think I'm going to hold off on doing the next one because I do actually have to hop off. Oh, gosh. Oh, perfect. Okay, this is it. Okay, so there's a grouper. Oh, God. Okay. This is second wave. 4 power boats. Power boats. And then 1 jet ski, which I don't care. Grouper, and then tug. I think what I might focus here, I'm going to try to keep the broadside attack. That's the first one on the R1s. And take out these power boats. And then I might try to focus. The power boats will go down faster than the grouper, and then I can finish it off with the second attack. I forgot what the name is. The second attack here. Now for the first wave, it's not that hard. I just have to take out the power boats first. Just don't let. I feel like the most of the damage is actually going to be by these jet skis, to be honest, because they're just going to reload, and I'm not going to care about them. So I remember getting. Oh, guys, I read that. My bad. We may have lost 2, but I consider that a fucking win. Why don't you like us? For this one, we just have to make 3 raptor skins. I've already collected 2. I had to shut off the other ones because I needed the population. And there is 150. What are these? Raptor skins. Don't worry, they aren't infected with any exotic diseases unless you count Perkins cold. We have plenty of raptor hides, trophies of our daily hunts. My people would not be impressed. It is likely they would take it as an insult to be given skins from tamed rappers, yeah. Raptors such yourself. Oh, okay, be taking these home then. Maybe Perkins can make a tuxedo out of these hides. So that we get 150 XP. And that does lead into another mission, which I'm going to open just in case I have to build anything else. Do not mistake me. I hope you succeed Were you to prove yourself honorable to my people, I will have gained an ally, and my leadership would no longer be in doubt. Well, do you have any ideas, Teos, whatever? I'm new to this whole respecting others' cultures thing. I'm more used to grinding them under the Empire's boot and all. My people are as the lone pine, weathered beaten, blah, 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 blah. We prefer not to put our problems onto others, but actions will shout, while mere words were whisper. Actions, huh? Well, we did pretty well the last time we defended this place. Maybe we could do it. The typical fortune cookie nonsense. Yeah. Go to the Raider Sanctuary, and then we have to clear out mammoths. That's fine. Fear's a lonely hunter. I still don't understand why I have to wear the charm. I was the bait last time, and there are way more sandworms than I was expecting. We'll be taking these groups over here, but we'll need our troops for the others. I forget. The duelist 4 do for love. Where is he? Where is the skinny beast? Is that a guy over there with the hard hat on? What? No, it isn't. Morgan, tell him it's not me. I'm sorry, Morgan. I cannot lie to this man. The skinny beast is much older and more infirm than I had been led to believe. How dare you? I'm on the best health of my life. Okay, so we have a couple of things. Let's do going deep. So we already built the scuba suit in the cannery, and now we just need the decompression chamber in the tool shop, which I have done. That's more red than American PKI cases. That's crazy. Okay, here we go. The decompression chamber is complete and functioning. We can now safely send Perkins down as far as he'll go before being crushed by the sheer amount of water above him. Good stuff. We'll have to test those limits later. What about you, Zoe? The diving gear is ready to go, LT. I even had enough time to attach this flamethrower to the left arm. Wait, the flamethrower wouldn't make sense. I guess there's like welder, I don't know, to the left arm of the suit. And that's for that. We get 400 XP. Bit late, but hey, we're basically just barely starting. I'm not gonna lie. Distraction routine beta. Oh my god. Can anyone tell me if this isn't, like, is this mission impossible? I already see what we're gonna have to fucking do. Hey, what the hell are those reef bandits doing near our stuff? They're scavengers, Lieutenant. This is what they do. We can't really blame them for that, can we? I can. Let's scavenge their own ships from the bottom of the ocean. I want that sub. We have to defeat monster groupers, and we have to also defeat 3 reef bandits. So we'll definitely check that out. We need to collect our last lobster, which is going to be right there. 2,678 gold, 400 and something 68 XP, I think. All right, Chief, we've decided to do the right thing and got some stuff together for you. We're sorry for breaking your things and shooting your guys. Fuck. Asak na mimo odem kiki virtuos. The chief thanks you for your, as he called it, effort. I swear he's drunk. At least it can see what the future. At least I can see what the future missions for the 2 you just finished. Yeah, on shaky ground. Oh, here we go. She also said we should bring some sort of gift for the reef bandits, like what? Some veggies or something. Also, Ramsey, what are the odds this is a trap? I don't see that being likely here, sir. Perkins' girlfriend doesn't strike me as a devious type. Hey, she's not my girlfriend. Not yet, Perkins. Homie's gonna swoo the ladies. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so we need to make, what was it? What did we need to make? At the fields for the reef bandits. Okay, so let's get that started. I could turn this off and then turn that on. And then I could turn this off if it works. Turn that on. Get these 2 down. Let's do the duel for love one, because I know that's like a 7-parter. I feel like this should be like kind of coming at me. like slowly and then slowly back. Just add something, man. I've been staring at this for a long time. See, you totally wrote the wrong thing. My fate's death is supposed to involve horses, and I will find you some horses and I will come back for you. No, don't. 1,300, and here we go. Strictly business. Oh my god. Imperial, I seek the one called Morgan and Skinny Beast. Morgan, another one of those raiders, came to get all shot up. Oh, you're mistaken. My intentions, small one. I do not yearn for Yangcha. I am happily bonded. I wish to make Morgan an offer. As long as the offer isn't bullets in my body, I'm willing to listen. As your legend grows, more and more of my brothers will make the journey to challenge you. I wish to build a place of rest on the road they take. I will sell food and water and rent beds to those who wish to earn Yangcha's hand. What do you need from me? I need some supplies and resources to begin my journey. If you give me aid, I will share my profits with you. Yes, it is a GTA loading screen type deal. That is true. How much wood do I have? I have plenty enough wood. So we'll go ahead. We'll give this guy wood. I'm going to start on the spiral cut ham boar. You know how long I've been living with that on? It's honestly just been like 2 days. How many raptor nuggets do we need? 3. So let's go ahead and start these. I do want to do this. Let's do this raptor crew one really quick. Yo, what is up? You have made progress, but there is much left to learn. 250 XP, more raptor crew, turn in 5 teeth. There we go. Now I get to actually use my teeth. You have grown much in these days. Wait, have you been here the whole time watching us? We come to the second part of your training. Bring me 5 teeth and control the raptors will be yours. I'll be doing the teeth thing, but seriously, you have to stop sneaking around. You're freaking everyone out. There's the 5 teeth. Yes, these will make a sweet necklace. You have done well. So about training raptors. Oh, you'll want an animal training for that. In the meantime, I'll get you started with one of the pre-trained raptors. Oh, we get a free raptor. I didn't need that, but cool. Scent and a sound. We have to defeat more raptors. So you doubt the efficiency of the new hunters I've trained up? No, not really, sir. I'm really sure they're good at killing rabbits or whatever. We'll see about that. Let's send them after the next raptors that attack. Sir, you don't need to risk the lives of innocent men to prove a point, don't I? Okay, what mission? I think I don't want to do the Fear is Lonely with the sandworms, because that will probably get me closer to getting sandworm branch. Marvelous, the traps worked. Let's set up a sandworm ranch. I'm starving. This is a side of you I haven't seen before, Floyd. It's my hungry side. Do I have the resources for it? Do we have the technology? We barely have the technology. Let's go ahead and make one. I don't even know. I am running out of space on actually where to put buildings down. I'm actually running out of space. Where can I fight one? Go to the Raider Sanctuary. I will say the Rocket Factory only unlocks 2 units, which is the 2 gambling units, which is Hailstorm and Hornet. So it's not really that worth it, I'm gonna be honest, but it's nice to have. What's your opinions on green grapes? I'm eating some right now. They're delicious. I don't think I have a problem with green grapes, nor that I don't think anyone has ever asked me if I had a problem with green grapes. it sure was lucky we're here to drive away all those mammoths. Indeed, though, I find it strange that you smell of desert herbs known to attract mammoths. Well, I am patient, but my people will not be so forgiving. Perhaps you should have attempted to solve a problem that you yourself did not create. 1,500, and that does lead into the next thing. Gantus attacks. Oh, okay. Elder Talos, look who's here. I have come for you all. Warlord Gantus, but stand aside, everyone. I will deal with him once and for all. Fool! Ah, I didn't mean to do that. I really hope they have an idea of, or at least open to the idea of rebalancing a lot of things. I don't know why I clicked it without reading. I'm sorry. Indeed, your show has raised many spirits here. I haven't heard my people laugh so hard in so long of a time. Right. And wait, show? Laugh? Your slave boy Perkin made a fine Gantus, but he needs to control the crackling of his voice. Your performance was adequate, but I admire how it actually appeared as though you were attacking your slave boy. Right, appeared. We were all greatly entertained. My people have not been turned to your cause, but they are appreciative that you did not try another rat brain scheme to convince us of your intentions. I think I need to go now. For that, we get 700 XP. There's mission, consultation. We have to make shovels. 5 shovels. Jesus. Okay, I'm tired of fooling around. Nothing we've tried has worked, and Talos still won't tell me what the raiders actually need. So I'm asking you kids, what's gotten the adults worried? Well, our parents are always talking about water. Why? You guys live right next to a lake, but we need to grow more food for all the new people chased out by Gantus, but there's not enough water to drink and give to the animals and give to all the farmers, and the lakes used to go up to our necks, but now it only goes up to our waist. And okay, I get the message, but if you're going to do anything about it, we'll need the right tools. That was a lot of that. I need water too after all that. That was a lot of reading. So sail to fishing grounds, grow 2 of these things at the whatever. So that's 1, and that is 2. That should be collected now. Why didn't it? Don't tell me I had to go visit the fucking place first. I think we do hijack. Speaking of silver wolves from earlier, let's try some. I'm so scared of breach. Yeah, I am too. I wouldn't complain. Or just add dot and ditch breach. I would be down for that. Add dot ditch breach. How do we want to take on this? So we're allowed 8 units. These are the silver wolves. The closest I've gotten was 150. That was the closest I've gotten to taking out the AC. Now, some people through the grapevine, I won't say names, they have said they've gotten, 1 gear. They have said they've gotten the AC lower than 150. While they're busy beating up the other guys, grab the food and run. Sir, they hijacked the food trucks. We can't take this lying down. Back to the outpost. We'll report and regroup. For that, we get 1,900 and something XP. Counter thieves. Defeat the silver wolves to get the food back. Morgan, I want in on tracking down the silver wolves. They made me look like a chump, and I don't like it. You got nothing to prove to us, any of us, Ramsey, but I understand and heartily approve of your instincts for revenge. Now, we just need to figure out where they are. Can't help with that. I don't know. I feel like I should do more voices for these guys. Some of my own people have been victims of their con, so I track them to a camp west of Rico Ridge. I was gonna go after them, but then the raiders came in. That's all I need. That I was about to do the same voice. So we just have to get the food back. Is that out here? Boom. What? Probably not, but we can hope. Gear paw. The Silver Wolf bosses, but I never got to the Shadow Navy. 2 bars, 3,680 gold, which is nice. Sergeant Ramsey reporting. Sir, the Silver Wolves have been defeated and the food is safely in the hands of Sheriff Colt. Excellent work, Ramsey. It's nice to have something relatively easy to squish. We need a break from heavily armed and hugely muscled raiders once in a while. Speaking of raiders, can we find some to shoot now? After all those Silver Wolves, I feel pumped. For that, we get 2,000 XP. Why does that happen? It just like zooms me out insanely fast. Let's do Distraction Route Beta. I have to do 1 Monster Grouper and 3 Reef Bandits. I don't think I can take this out with 3 R1s. This is like another mission where I have to be willing to lose a ship. So what I'm thinking for this, straight line here. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. I should have gone for the power boats first. Well, now all the distractions are out of the way. Let's get this salvage operation going. I want to see that sub as soon as humanly possible. Yes, sir, I'm still wearing the diving suit as you instructed me to. Did you know the helmet is bulletproof? I do now. All right, Perkins, let's get you into the water just like last time. Except this time you got some oxygen. Oh, wow, okay. Subpar sub repair. This is not great. Actually, no, I think I can still do this. The sub's been hauled up, most intact too. Looks like there's some minor damage. Ought to be pretty easy to fix up. Interesting. I wonder why it was abandoned if it was mostly functional. All the Sovereign guys are either gone or dead, right? Yes, Morgan, it appears that way. I'll do a thorough inspection of the interior to see what I can find. I thought this would be a problem, but I can turn off this since I'm not doing wood right now. Turn on this, and Jesus, 19 freaking... Wait, this costs steel. This final and last will pick up our own mess thanks mission. Hyper, and when I do... Oh, gosh. Dexter, how you doing? Dang, everyone's flooding in quick. Okay, cool. Tonight's drink is wine. Little known fact, I absolutely hate wine. We do have an account for the fact that a lot of the unit reviewers already had the best units in the game. That's true, yeah. So, but we get 4,801 gold, and that actually completes this absolute terrible naval mission. We sunk or scared away all the scavengers, Lieutenant. Should we go after any of the stragglers? No, Sergeant, let them run. Just keep an eye out for more in case they show up again. Oh, that's terrible actually for me. That's so terrible for me actually. I'm like maxed out on steel, so this is, I at least wasted 1,000 here. But subpar sub repair, our 1 armor patch kit at the steel mill is indeed done. So that is the repair kit. All right, Floyd, what's the word? Is it a trap? I'm really hoping for some good news from all of this. Not that I can tell, Morgan. It appears as if the hatch wasn't properly secured and our attacks were able to jostle it open, flooding the interior. Wow, that sounds lucky for us. I guess in the end, we're all just people, huh? I kind of knew I get a sub for this, but we get 10,000 gold, 400 XP, 1,000 steel, and a submarine. If you guys don't know the stats of the sub, let me see if I can, oh, I can't show it. Okay. Rapid fire, 18 to 24 3 times. Cooldown is 2, offense is 61, crit to air, 75. I don't think this sub's insane. I think this is actually great against the Dreadnought. No, we can do it. Noisy chainsaw. We had to make 3 arc welders, 3 jackhammers, and 3 noisy chainsaw. I've already collected all of them. I had a bunch of tool shops here, but I sold them again for pop. And this is the last one. And now that I have my own team of tool kids, the raiders won't be able to count all our vehicles. Wait, never mind. Morgan, tell me raiders can't count anyways. Consultation. Train raptors of burden at the Raptor Ranch. Again, this is something we've already built. We've already turned in the wood. We've already done the shovels. We just need the last raptor, which is right down over here. 300 XP. No. Okay, wait. Hold on. Okay, wait. Okay, the last time this happened, I'm not redoing this. I'm not redoing this. This is an 8-hour job. The last time I logged into my iPad, if I exit the game and then reload, would that work? It didn't work. Oh wait, no. Okay, look. Okay. It didn't collect. It didn't collect the mission. So I'm gonna collect it on my iPad and then I will log back in. There we go. It worked. So for some reason on PC, that's a bug. So we also have this one, Duelist 11, strictly business, and that is the spiral cut. I can't talk either. Honey, what was it? Honey boar ham, whatever. That is done. To our continued success. Indeed, may the people of my tribe hunt for you, whatever. Not, or not, they could just come say hi or whatever. For that, we do get 1,500 XP, and we do get another mission. Oh my God. Another mission. Oh my God. I think how many are there of these missions? I thought there were only like 11. The skinny beast will. 13 of them. Okay, so we have one more. Morgan, one of those outcasts is here to shoot you. Man, Yakcha, not going to give an outcast the time of day. What a sap. Indeed, it seems unlikely that even defeating you in combat would overcome the outgroup status, while the castle system of raiders are poorly understood. It seems clearly the outcast. I am standing right here. All right, let's go get you shot so Floyd and I can finish talking. So now we do have that mission. Do we have any more build missions? First, Hunter versus Raptor. I did the other Hunter one off screen because I find these incredibly boring. Hunter should not have been that high on our aura list, Emperor. I'm going to be honest. We're back at it. We're spam clicking, baby. But we did finish the Hunter mission. We are not soft locked, thankfully. Sergeant Ramsey, I got to apologize, sir. Those hunters really did a number on those raptors. Oh no, we're not done. Not by a long shot. Okay, there's probably another one. And cool. And we'll do the raiders. Imagine Candy Crush or King buys Battle Nations again. That would be crazy. Raider You fight well, skinny beast. I see why Yakcha, I mean, let's say my gun jammed or something, and he did beat me. There's no way Yakcha would have married him. Some of the other raiders would have shot him in the face like the next day. I don't think that. I can't help but wonder though, would being defeated by one of such low status do damage to your legend, and in turn have a negative impact on Yakcha's standing in the tribe? Damage goods as damage goods as it were. No, you do not. Please grow up. Grown-ups are talking. Scoot. Damn, that's crazy. 1,350 XP. Let's open up these ones to see if there's any build shit. Like this, right here. Hello there, Ramsey. I'm off to go try some fishing at the reef banding fishing grounds. Care to join me? I don't know, Floyd. I'm really only interested in hunting animals that can provide a little thrill. Fishing isn't the most exciting hobby. Oh no, that's where you're wrong. The excitement of the stationary hunter, waiting and waiting and waiting for your opponent to strike. You have to make it thrilling. That gives me an idea. Sure, I'll go with you. So we have to make dynamite at the tool shop and another goddamn fishing pole. Okay, so this is where I need to switch. Preemptive measures. Oh my god. So, Pike, you say a huge fleet is moving towards the outpost. How do we know if this information is accurate? That's why I came up here. I don't want to mobilize our fleets for nothing. We need some way of seeing things that are a great distance away. You Imperials have some impressive technology. Any thoughts? Yes, actually, we call it radar, and it essentially beams out pulses of radio waves, which bounces off objects, then return to the radio station. We can get started on some radio dishes right away. So we have to now build 3 radios. I think I have enough. Oh, they're only gold. Okay, we can get all 3 of these started. On the hunt. Oh, more raptors. Okay. Sir, this really isn't necessary. I get it. We can train the locals as hunters, and they have a lot more experience with all the dangerous wildlife. It was a good idea. It was the best idea. And until you truly understand that, these hunters are going to keep risking their lives to prove me right. So for here, we have to hunt 3 raptors and 3 boars, or I'm just gonna wait and we'll find out later. What are we waiting for? There we go. So you want an aqueduct to connect the lake in the Raider Sanctuary to the larger one nearby. Right. The way the sanctuary can have the water they need without having to go through the hostile and dangerous raptor nests. That's actually an excellent plan. But you realize that we're going to have to build that aqueduct. We'll have to go through the hostile and dangerous raptor nest. Already got that covered. So we have to clear out 4 raptors for that one. And then driving the raiders. With the kids' help, we can get a real assembly line going. Let's get rolling on this vehicle factory. And we already built the vehicle factory. So this is fantastic. 1,000 XP, driving the raiders back. Vegetable oil. Hey Floyd, these vehicles I'm building ain't gonna run on enthusiasm alone. You're right, we need fuel. You're a little short on oil right now. I'm pretty sure I'm maxed out on oil. So I don't know what the fuck Floyd's talking about. Lucky for us, basic vehicles can run on fuel derived from plants we can grow right from here on the base. Well, the byproduct. So 1 field, which I just opened a field actually. Wait, did the build count? Hold on. Yes. Okay, cool. Make the 6-hour one. I think it's a 6-hour one. I hope it was a 6-hour one. It was the 6-hour one. Cool. And then finally, we have setting up a shop. Setting up shop. We just have to build a repair bay, which we already have. Well, I figured it won't be long before y'all start smashing the heck out of these vehicles. Well, I mean, it's not like I'm going to go out of my way to smash them, but yeah, probably there will be a lot of smashing. We best build a repair bay then. All our damaged vehicles will get fixed up there. Who authorized the construction of this repair bay? Was it Floyd? I bet it was Floyd. That guy is always building stuff all over the place. Like, it's so cool to build things. It was me, LT. I figured we needed it so we could keep our vehicles running and such. I guess it's fine. Just don't build anything else with robots without asking. You know my stance on robots, Zoe. I have been very clear on this. For that, we get 2,000 XP, which means nothing to me. We've gotten so much XP. Raptors, I don't know, but my vote is Raptors. All right, we'll go to Raptors. Oh my God, they're just everywhere. level 30 right now and got 2,000 nanos coming in soonish. So I'm really debating getting the weaponized gumball machine. Does it get better or what? I feel like it does get better. I mean, not obviously not as good, but you know. This structure will let us flourish in these lands for generations to come. I am impressed. But of course, when a military industrial complex put its mind to something, there's not much it can't accomplish. You and your clan deserve great thanks for this. My people long benefit from this work, and I believe it will shine onto you as the sun upon a calm lake. Respectable. Respect can be earned. I'll have to remember this for future reference. For that, we do get 1,800 XP and no new mission. We do need to go to the Bad Boar Lands. So let's go quickly to the Bad Boar Lands and finish that up. Sir, please, you made your point. Hunters are great. Sergeant Ramsey, you're entering a world of pain. Really, sir? I'm convinced. A world of pain. For that, we do get 150 XP, and we do get another mission, Hungry Like the Wolf. Sergeant Ramsey, I propose a little competition. Your troops versus my hunters. Sir, the troopers are your soldiers too. You're the second in command. Nice try. I'll see you on the battlefield. So we are doing a live ammo count. Colonel has 2 drops. Oh, okay. For that we get 100 XP, and that was one of the easiest missions, so that's cool. All right, Sergeant, in the academy we call this a teachable moment. What have we learned? That hunters are amazing? No, try again. To never question your orders. Bingo. And for that, we get 150 XP, and that is the last mission for that one. So we are left with Motion in the Ocean. I have never seen these ones. I don't know what they are. I'm just hoping they don't have groupers. Groupers and fuck tons of power boats. What do we gotta do? We gotta defeat 3 of them. So let's go on to the first one. Well, that was fun. I'm guessing that was the welcome committee. There's a friendlier looking group on that beach. I'll go ask if they can help you Imperials out. For that, we get 400 XP. That is Motion of the Ocean. That was actually easier than I thought. Take your medicine. And we're back to building. Okay, Karen Winters, they found the very notion of becoming sick by the motion of the sea laughable, but they did offer some suggestions. I wrote them down on this list. Oh, excuse me. This looks like nothing more than a recipe for some vegetable soup. Am I missing something? Please let me try it out, sir. It's awful out there. So we have to make 2 rice and 2 leafy greens. So let's go back. Oh, that's cool. It's boosted too. Okay, I guess oh, I have extra oil. Okay. Turn off the oil. Open up this farm. Leafy greens. That should be everything, right? 2 leafy greens, 2 rice. 2 rice, 2 leafy greens. Cool. So we have a decent amount. We have soups on sail to the Western Ocean, but we have some build missions as well that I want to get through. Vegetable oil part 1. We have that done. Let's go ahead and collect that. For that, 1,250 XP. That does lead into vegetable oil part 2, which I'm not going to open right now. We have preemptive measures. We have to build 3 radars in the tool shop, which is already done as well. Yeah, it's already over here. We already made the first 2. I collected them because I wanted to fix my pop. And there's the third one. Fascinating design, Floyd, and you say this works over long range. Well, yes, within reason at least, as long as there's nothing large in the way, like a mountain, the signal will travel for miles. For that, we get 450 XP, and that does lead into another one, which is called Eviction Notice. And we have the Fishing Expedition, where we have to make 1 fishing pole in the cannery, which we've already done as well. I'm not seeing a fishing rod, Ramsey. Is it collapsible? I've got the latest in rods, the Castmaster 350. I'll be hauling in fish so fast, you'll wait and see. I'm not using a rod. I'm using the old Ramsey family method from way back. I'll definitely catch some fish. For that, we get 400 XP, and that does lead into making a big splash. Let's do eviction notice. Those islands there, the ones with the not so friendly looking animals on them. Yes, Lieutenant, those islands are the perfect place to set up these radar stations. Unfortunately, the local inhabitants are not very welcoming. So we have to go Western Ocean. Actually, this is perfect because we have to go to Western Ocean twice anyways and make a big splash. The locals don't seem to be too happy about your preferred fishing method, Ramsey. In fact, I say they look very upset, downright murderous. It's fine, Floyd. If they have a problem with it, they can say so. They're coming this way. I think things are about to get ugly. Defeat the monster group encounter and 3 reef bandits. He's so close to the dreadnought. I am? Oh, gosh. Okay. And vegetable oil part 2. For this, we have to build a boar ranch. Oh, my God. I don't think I actually rebuilt my boar ranch. I sold my boar ranch, actually. Perkins and Floyd ask us to process these plants into fuel at the boar ranch. Take a look at the plants he gave me. Well, that's not so bad. It looks like we just have to... Oh. Yeah. And then we gotta squeeze that? Yup. And we gotta take the fluid in. What are they doing, bro? I don't think I actually rebuilt my boar pen. Yeah, I forgot to rebuild the boar pen. So let me go ahead. I think I have enough wood and stuff for that. Boar pen, yeah. So we'll go ahead and just rebuild that. That's my bad. Is it worth doing these missions right now since we can't use buoys? I don't even know what these missions are gonna be because there's probably gonna be talking points right now. How are you feeling, Perkins? You still look fairly green. Now I feel full and nauseous, sir. It's even worse than before. All right. Well, since this was an utter failure and Perkins is curled into the fetal position next to the bucket, we should probably head back to shore. We have enemy ships incoming, sir. Looks like Sovereign Navy ships. Wonderful. Hold on, Perkins. Your nausea is going to be over soon, one way or another. Spice Girls. Defeat the 3 Sovereign Navy encounters. Oh, we have a bunch. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the wild bunch of raptors. Let's see how much SP I can get from this guy. That should be the last one for this mission, though. I am very curious which one leads to the dreadnought, because you guys were mentioning that was close to the dreadnought. Animal inhabitants removed and radar dishes set up and functional. Will be able to see any potential enemies far before they see us. Excellent. You've once again proven your value, Floyd. What would we do without you? For that, we get 550 XP, and we do have a new mission, making a big splash. Oh, wait, that's not the mission. Someone's been touching my stuff. Hey, Floyd, get in here. I tried to check on your radar setup when we got back, but it's dead. No signal, nothing. That doesn't make any sense. I installed multiple backup power batteries. The only way they would cease to function is with tampering. We need to see what happened to them. It's not going to be easy, I can tell you. My men noticed the signal had cut out as well, so we stopped by investigating on our way up here. Ships and mines are blocking each of the islands, and we have to now defeat 3 sovereign navies. We have to defeat a lot of this is okay. We're solely just doing navy battles now. This is the worst time to be doing navy battles, I feel like. Let's try these ones. This is a level 25 as well, and we can't use buoys. Oh, buoys, you can use buoys. That takes care of the blockade, and I think I can see why the radar isn't working. Someone broke it. Floyd, We'll need to return to the outpost so I can gather materials. It looks like we should be able to salvage most of the current station. For that, we get 750 XP. That does lead into another mission, which is invisible light and inaudible sound. So for this, all right, folks, let's get to this agenda hashed out. We have two major issues at the moment. The first, which is getting these radar stations back online so we can see incoming threats. I'm on an LT. Floyd brought me up to speed on the inwards of those contraptions. I got some repair kits ready to build that will fix them up. Okay, good. The future is looking less horrible already. What about the unsettling reports of the submarine vehicles surfacing in the harbor? There have been no attacks, but I want to track these things. I have no idea for that. I model it based on the natural abilities of certain mammalian aquatic life, okay? You see, they send out high-pitched sound waves that they can. Brilliant, do it. For this mission, we have to make sonar at the tool shop, and we have to make 3 repair tools. So I'm gonna get those on first, and then we'll continue with these other ones. Sonar kit. I need to turn on that building. Let's turn off the fields. We don't need fields anymore. We could turn on tool shop, and then this tool shop. And then we need repair kit. Repair kit. And I think we need one more repair kit. Yeah, and I don't think I have another tool shop, so I'm gonna build one more. Oh, sheesh. Well, we just finished our first promotion, which is the tank killers, guys. Gentlemen, please welcome our first rank 2 troops. I bake cookies. And for that, we finished that mission. Are these gonna be worse or harder? Lieutenant, the men have spotted this box floating among the debris from the enemy's ships. It labels motion sickness pills. Well, that could be handy. At least, at the very least, we should be able to have Floyd reverse engineer something from it. What are the ingredients? Looks like it's ginger tablets. Ooh, okay. Oh, I've seen this. Okay, I've seen this. We're basically like almost done. Can we do these reef bandits without M10s? So for this setup, what I will do is buoys in the front. You're very close to Dreadnought. It's basically right after the tool shop sonar mission. Okay. Well, that was a waste. Not only did we get into a fight, but I wasn't able to catch anything. There must have been too much noise scaring the fish away, Ramsey. I don't know what you're talking about, Floyd. Did you see how many fish I pull in? I was practically scooping them off the surface. For that, we get 400 XP. Well, Ramsey, this whole expedition has been an utter failure to me. Let's go home. Sure, Floyd, I don't think I could carry any more fish, even if I wanted to. We just have to return to the outpost. I feel like we're going to return and Gantus is taken over. Teach a man to fish. You must be some sort of expert fisherman. Look at that haul. Ha! And Floyd, where are you? Oh, you're fish. You're terrible. I had to realize we were allowed, had I realized we were allowed to use unconventional methods, this would have been a different story altogether. Sergeant Boom Boom over here scared away all the fish. Yeah, I scared them right into my net. Now who wants to have some fresh caught fried fish? Yay, Ramsey, you're the best. So we just have to make some fish at the bakery. Oh my god, I have to play. Where's Waldo? Where's the bakery? I don't have a bakery. Yeah, okay. Should I build 3? Out for most of the day anyways. I'm not gonna lie. There's a festival going on. I want to get through these missions because someone told me that I'm actually close to the Dreadnought. I'm going to see how far I am and we'll go from there. But I'll probably end the stream on the last thing on just farming a bit of wimps. Okay, so defeat sovereign subs. Keep scanning inside those okay, whatever, are bound to be here somewhere. They were spotted surfacing only a few minutes ago. They can't have gone far. Anything yet, Pike? Lieutenant, nice of you to join us. Nothing yet, but we have narrowed down the search area. There they are. Now quickly to the ships before they can escape. So now we just have to take on subs. What do I gotta do here? Oh, this is the other build mission someone told me. Before we let them news on bigger stuff, my crew needs to cut their teeth on something a touch simpler. How about we start them with a scout bike? So for this, we do have to make a scout bike. I think there was something else that I had to make after the scout bike, but I don't remember. I'm kind of low on iron. Oh, I thought they said this was subs, bro. This is not subs. Oh, I know the guy who did that. I think that yeah, you gotta flex. You have to flex. If it was me, 5 whole YouTube videos up, be like, how I was the first person to beat the AC. How to beat the AC as the first person. So we did finish that mission. So those guys may have been there for a while. Who knows what kind of intel they were able to get from us. Anything they gathered is now resting at the bottom of the harbor. At least Floyd's sonar should help us track any future incursions. We should also begin regular patrols of our own subs in the area. I want to know as soon as these guys come back. And for that, we get 500 XP, the hunt for the Crimson November. That's kind of a cool mission name, not gonna lie. That's no island. I think, yeah, this is the Dreadnought. This is the Dreadnought. Sir, I've been tracking something odd showing up on the radar. It looks like one of the islands is adrift and floating this way. I'm no islandologist, but I don't think islands work that way. Lieutenant Morgan is right, Perkins. That doesn't make any sense, but it's one huge blip. We should send out the fleet to find out whatever that thing is. I don't like this, Morgan. It doesn't feel right. All right, let's head over to the Western Oceans, and I think this is going to be the Dreadnought. There you go. Okay, so that's way worse than I thought it would be. How does that much metal not seeing straight into the bottom of the ocean anyways? I'm not sure, Lieutenant, but I think we should help it find its way down there. That's the spirit, Sergeant. Pike, got any ideas how to defeat this thing? This is going to take every bit of seafaring battle knowledge and cunning that I possess. The worst thing imaginable, the Dreadnought. The homie's so big, he's out of the goddamn map. How much health he has? 850 HP. What attacks does he have? He has Bombard, which I can't see anything. Broadside, which I can't see anything. And Depth Charge. Oh, he is not 850. He has 1,350 HP. It's just the armor. And then 2 subs. I know the technique or the formation that you want or what you want to be fucking doing here. Doable. I know for one thing, you want 3 buoys in the front. And then M10's right behind. And then I think I'm going to just spam R1s in the very back. All right, we're gonna get into this. We have 30 viewers in the chat, in the stream, so I might as well get the party started. I know the strat here is you just don't want to care about the subs. That's just it. Do not care about the subs. You want to be just going for the Dreadnought itself. I guess I just start, right? Just see what this thing can do. See, I know that. I know we want to always miss. That's why we put the buoys in the front. Is for that attack, I'm pretty sure. Let's go ahead and do this. What attack should I be spamming here for? Oh gosh. M10's second attack. Okay, second attack. So this attack right here is what we want. Ooh, that was good damage. No, they're not buoys. They're just the boys. Yes, exactly, the boys. These are the boys. I want to know who the first person's gonna have R6 buoys, bro. That's who I want to know. Should I do this? Is this a smart idea right there? Doing something like that to take out. Let's just keep attacking. That's nice. Yeah, this is going smoothly, guys. You already have R3 buoys? Damn. Now keep attack second of mammoth. Okay. Quickest SP source, quick tips win. Oh yeah, I'm actually working on those later. So I'll be working on those videos later today. Do you people have jobs? I do have a job. I do actually have a job. It's just I mix it a lot between doing these videos and doing Battle Nation stuff. So it sucks because I would be doing a lot of other stuff, kind of pointless stuff, but I would be doing it. I'm a pizza guy. Hey, for what? Domino's? Papa John's? What are we thinking? Where are we working? This guy's almost done. 99 Marcos. Oh, I don't know what that is. There we go. 416 SP for that. And now we just have subs. So let's go ahead, clean this. Just 400. Just for what the heck? Oh, I thought that would kill him, bro. Let's use R1s so the R1s can get equal amount SP. So the second attack is the strongest. Okay, here's my little rant. Here's my little rant with M10s. The R1s has the R1 has the blue here. That's the first attack, and then the red one as the second attack, which I think makes sense. Broadside, bombard. It's showing a little more, you know, little more oomph to it. M10s. First attack is the red and then the blue. Why did we switch? What's up with the switch up here? What's up with the switch up? Who in Z2 was in the department and thought this is a good idea, guys? This is a good idea. You just ruined my day. I find it weird. Like, why? We did this, by the way. No losses. I think we get the short end of the stick here with 6 gears and then 9 bar. 9 bar, I think max is like 10-10. I heard rumors of the Dreadnought class ships while I was still in the service, but I never expected to actually see one. I think I need to go lie down. Come on, Pike, we did it. The immediate crisis of our imminent destruction have been postponed, probably for a while. That calls for a drink. I'm sorry, Lieutenant, I don't share your enthusiasm. The sovereignty will be back. They won't take this well. I know I used to be one of them. Oh, Pike used to be one of them. Yeah. 2000 XP for that. And that is actually the last mission for that. We are finishing these missions. I just have to do this and that's it. That's actually insane.